Hey guys, my name is Jesse Casista. I'm a fitness and sports instructor at Garrison Petawawa. Before we get into everything in the workout, I'm just going to go over a few housekeeping notes, starting with this disclaimer from PSP. So, in response to COVID-19, PSP is offering telefitness to Canadian Armed Forces members by using social media platforms. The telefitness classes tailored to Canadian Armed Forces personnel become accessible to all. Prior to participating in this session, and to make an informed decision on whether you should seek advice from a qualified exercise professional or healthcare provider, consult the Get Active Questionnaire of the Canadian Society of Exercise Physiology and its reference document simply by clicking on the links below. By continuing with this telefitness class, you understand that there is a possibility of physical injury and you agree that you do so voluntarily at your own risk. You also assume all risk of injury and agree to release the Canadian Forces Morale and Welfare Services from any and all claims related to your participation in this telefitness class. Okay, so today's Power Hour class is going to focus on speed, agility, and quickness. And those three things are often associated with sports, strength and conditioning, and other physically demanding activities. Speed is the ability to move the body in one direction as fast as possible. Agility is the ability to accelerate, decelerate, stabilize, and quickly change directions with proper posture. And quickness is the ability to react and change body position with a maximum rate of force production. And we often associate speed and agility with sports because we need to be quick and agile to play most sports. But speed and agility can relate to our everyday lives. You never know when you're going to have to run after your kids or play a pickup game of basketball. Speed and agility will translate to your force tests as well, so running between cones, getting up and down quickly, shuffling side to side, backpedaling during your drag. And all these skills are going to translate to your daily job tasks. Okay, so for the workout today, it's going to be shorter durations of high intensity followed by some longer rest periods. So, and take in mind that this is recorded, so if you need to press pause and take an extra longer break, by all means go for it, okay? So for things that you're going to need for equipment wise, grab a water bottle. For space, all you're going to need is about 5 to 10 feet forward, backward, and side to side, okay? I'm going to be using an agility ladder today. We're going to be doing some agility ladder work, but if you don't have an agility ladder, that's fine. Just mark some areas on the floor, or again, 5 to 10 meters of space that you can use. We're just going to do some footwork with the agility ladder. The only other thing you'll need, some sort of riser, could be a couple inches off the ground, a foot, a small little box, a block of wood, something that's stable. And then you're also going to need, we're going to be doing some ball slams at the end for a little bit of power work. So if you have a heavier ball that sticks to the ground as soon as you hit it, it's not going to bounce straight back up at you. That would be preferred. If you have to use a bouncier ball, that's fine. You're just going to have to keep in mind of how hard you're throwing it up against or down against the ground. Okay, so yeah, we'll get started in with the warm-up in a minute. Alright guys, so for the speed and agility workout, it's going to be a lot of lower body stuff. Alright, not much upper bodies involved, except for the ball slams at the end. So our warm-up is mainly going to be focused on the lower body, okay, the hips down. We might do a little bit of a thoracic flow near the end, but we're going to start with the feet and work our way up. It is extremely important to warm up the feet and the ankles when you're doing speed and agility. There's so much change of direction, quick movements, okay, pivoting. I have bad ankles, okay, I've had a lot of injuries throughout sports. So I even take about 5 to 10 minutes prior to this to make sure that my ankles are nice and warm, ready for the workout. Okay, so we're just going to start off with the ankles. You're just going to take your right foot, go on your toes, just go in circles. You're just going to get that ankle nice and mobile, nice and loose, nice and warmed up. Change directions, go the opposite way. We're doing a lot of planting with the feet and then quick change direction. So these, we're going to switch here. These need to be nice nice and warm for the workout. Like I said, if you have bad ankle injuries too, take 5 to 10 minutes extra to work on them. And reverse. And we're gonna get the calves warmed up, so you're just gonna kind of hop in the spot, be springy off the toes. Okay, you're not coming off the ground. You can do a little boxer if you want. Just getting those calves warmed up. Go back and forth if you want, both feet at the same time. Like I said, just the heels coming off the ground, your whole foot isn't. Alright, get a little bouncy there. Okay, we're gonna go knee to chest, tuck in, repeat on the other side. So once you pull it up, give it a little extra pull towards your chest. Couple more here. Go right into high knees. Good, let's stretch out the hamstrings. So we're gonna go heel on the ground, okay? Toe up in the air, straight leg. Bring your hands, you're sweeping down. Coming back up, switch legs. So you want to keep that leg straight, heel on the ground, toe pointed up in the air, face towards your body. Just sweeping down to where you feel that stretch in the back of your hamstring. And one more on this side. Good. Going to go into butt kicks. As you're doing these high knees, these butt kicks, where your feet's coming off the ground, try and absorb the ground with your feet. Try and get prepared for the workout, nice and loose, nice and soft landing, almost like a spring, okay? Good, shake it out. We're going to come down to the ground into a plank position. Okay, right leg is coming up, outside of the hands. Just going to sit there for a bit. Rock back and forth a bit. Feeling in your glute, your quad. Take that inside hand, point it up to the ceiling, stacking the shoulders. Get a little stretch in that thoracic spine. Bring the hand back down. Bring that right leg back. Left leg coming outside of the hand. Again, just rocking back and forth a bit. Taking that inside hand, coming up to the ceiling with it, stacking the shoulders, making that nice T from top to bottom, and bring that hand back down. We're going to go quickly one more time on each side. So right leg forward, inside hand up, back down, foot back, left forward, feet. Back down and come up to a stance. Okay, we're going to go wider here with our stance. We're going to go into a low squat, grabbing onto our toes. Here we're going to straighten out the legs, feel that stretch in the hamstring, keeping your hands towards the toes. Back down to that squat. Straighten out. Back down. 3 more. Straighten out. Back down. 2 more. Straighten out. Back down. Last one. Straighten out. And back down. Okay, we're going to get into a little more specifics here. Give yourself about 10 feet. We're going to do some side shuffles, just 3 to 4 steps side to side. Okay, starting nice and low in that athletic stance. Okay, you're not coming out of it. We're just going to go side to side, not crossing your feet. Okay, just to warm up nice and slow. Get used to planting that outside foot and then exploding off it to the other side. Good. Okay, we're going to do a little 2-foot hop. So pick a square. You're going to go forward, right, back, left in a square motion and repeat. Okay, so soft on your feet. Upper body shouldn't move much. Just your feet, your lower body doing the work. Again, about 50%. Just getting warmed up. Okay? We're going to go to that same thing, but with the right foot only. Okay, actually, we're just going to go forward and backwards to start. So pick a line on the ground, go forward and backwards over it. And release. Left foot, same thing. Right foot side to side. Work on landing softly. Release, left side now. Okay, last one. You're going to come to the ground. Okay, you're going to go hand release. Come up. That right leg comes forward in the forward lunge. You're going to go into a little sprint. Tap with your foot. And then back pedal back to the start. We'll do that 2 times. So down, just about 50%. Hand release, up. Sprint, tap. Come back, back to the ground. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, sprint, come back. All right, guys, so that's the warm-up. We'll get started with the workout. So for the workout, I'm going to be changing the camera angle a lot just so that you guys can see what my feet are doing, especially for the agility ladder, okay? So how it's going to work, the first part is all in the agility ladder. We have 4 different exercises, and we're alternating 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off. So we'll do the first exercise on the agility ladder for 20 seconds. We'll rest for 40 seconds. On the next minute, we're starting the second exercise, and we'll repeat 20 on, 40 off. Then the third exercise, 20 on, 40 off. Then the fourth exercise, 20 on, 40 off. That'll be 4 minutes. We're going to do that 3 times for a total of 12 minutes. Okay, like I said, if you need extra rest, take it. Okay, press pause and press resume once you're ready to go. Okay, so I'll try to do this slow so you guys can see what I'm doing. I apologize if you're not getting a good view of it, but the first exercise is going to be 2 feet in, 2 feet out. So you're going to start on the outside of your agility ladder, okay? One thing I want to say before I get going is, and you're going to hear me say this a lot, I want you to stay in the tunnel. So when I say that, I mean picture yourself in a tunnel and you have to stay in that athletic stance. If you come out of that athletic stance, you're hitting your head off the top of the tunnel, okay? So at all times, even when you're tired, try and stay low, try and stay in that athletic stance, okay, about a 45-degree angle of your knees, okay? Again, like I said, if you come out, then you're a little bit harder on your legs, okay? So nice and low athletic stance so that you can move a little bit more quickly, okay? So first one, like I said, 2 in, 2 out. Feet starting on the outside, you're in your athletic stance. Feet come in, feet come out. So both feet go inside the square, both feet come out at the same time. In, out, in, out. Once you get here, you're just going to turn around, repeat on the way back, okay? For the 20 seconds, you're going to do it continuously. Second one is the same thing, except now one foot is coming in and out at a time. So it's going to be right foot in, left foot in, right foot out, left foot out. Right in, left out, right in, left in, right out, left out. Hitting every square, okay? Third one is scissors, so you're going to start on the side of your agility ladder. Right foot is starting in to begin. You're touching every square with both feet. So right in, right comes out, left comes in. Right in, left in. Once you get quicker, repeat, and then just go on the opposite way on the way back, okay? And then last one is going to be similar. Going laterally again, but this time right foot comes in, left foot comes in, right out, left out. Right in, right out, left out. And then repeat on the way back. Okay, so you'll go continuously for your 20 seconds, rest for 40. Okay, I'm just going to set up my timer and we'll get started. Grab a drink of water. Going for 12 cycles here. Okay, so get ready guys, we're going to start in about 30 seconds. Try and have your water close that you can grab it at any time. Try to put the timer closer so you guys can hear. We are going in 10 seconds, starting with 2 feet in, 2 feet out. Get low, and go. Switch sides. And rest. Take a nice breather. So the next one is going to be right foot in, right out, left out. We are going in 10 seconds. Get ready, 5. Nice and low. Right in, right out, left out. And relax. I'm gonna move this back so you guys can see. 20 seconds. And the next one is scissors. So right in to start, and then you're scissoring. Both feet touch every square. 5 seconds. Move your arms with it. Just like a sprint. And relax. Next one is going to be same thing on the side. You're going right foot in, right out, left out, repeat. Again, try and be softer on your feet, planting that foot quickly, and then exploding out of it. 10 seconds. Shove that right foot in, left foot in, right foot out. And relax. I am sweating already. And that's only one set. We got 2 more to go. You guys are doing great though. Keep it up. So we're going back to the start here. 2 feet out to start. 2 feet into the square, 2 feet out. 15 seconds. Get ready outside of your square. 5 seconds. Athletic stance. Head up and go. Switch. There we go. And relax. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. So again, we're doing the same type of thing here, except it's going individually now. Right foot comes in, left foot in, right out, left out. 10 seconds. Get set up on the outside of the square, straddling it. Athletic stance in 3, 2, 1, go. Switch sides, turn back around. Might be getting a little quicker at it now. Try and speed it up. Nice job, guys. We're going laterally now. You're going to be on the side of the ladder. Right foot starting in, you're doing your scissors. Going in, 10 seconds. Right foot start in, 5 seconds to go. And go. Try and speed it up. Woo! We're working, guys, we're working. Keep it up. Grab some water. 20 seconds. Same thing, starting on the side of the ladder. Right in, right out, left out. 6, 5, 3, and go. I'll show you guys slow to start, and then I'm going to pick it up. Stay in that tunnel. Nice job. That is 2 sets down. 1 to go. So I'm going to add a little bit of a challenge in here. So this time when I get to my end of my mat, I'm going to do the same thing, in and out, but backwards, okay? Ten seconds. Get set up on the outside of the square. 3, and go. Soft feet. Nice job. I am dripping all over this mat right now. Whew. I'm going to do the same thing here when I get to my end of my mat. I'm going in reverse. Speed and agility should make you work, should make you sweat. Heart rate should be elevated a bit. Trying to control it during your rest is the key part. Outside, right in, right out, left out. And then I'm going backwards. I have to look down so you can see the square. Good job. We got 2 more. We'll take a little break. Going into scissors next. "15 seconds. Starting on the side, right foot in, 10 to go. 5, 3, 1, go. Nice job. Last one on the ladder. "20 seconds. Starting going laterally, starting on the side, right foot in, right out, left out. 5 seconds. Go. Start slow to start if you need to, and then pick it up. Make sure the arms work with the feet. Nice job. All right, guys. It's at 3 sets. I'm just going to switch some stuff around and we'll get to the second part. All right, guys. Part 2 of the workout. There's 4 exercises. We're going to do the exact same way we did part 1. So we're going to have 20 seconds on with 1, 40 seconds rest, switch to exercise 2, repeat for the 12 minutes. Okay, so that first part was all about footwork, right? We're using the agility lateral, we're practicing that footwork. Now it's going to be about lateral quickness, change of direction, speed. Okay, we're going to add in some bounding forward into a back pedal, and we're also going to add in some power with the ball slam. Okay, so the first exercise is going to be 3 bounds forward into a back pedal. Now I have a lot of space here. If you don't have a lot of space, that's fine, but you're going to have to switch out equipment in between rounds just so you're not running into things. Okay, so just make sure you have enough space for yourself. So hopefully you guys can see me back here. We're going to start with our bounds. Okay, so for your bounds, you're getting into that squat position. You're using your arms to propel yourself forward. You're jumping forward, soft landing. You're not landing on your toes because then you're going to fall forward, but you're also not landing on your heels. Okay, so you're not landing flat-footed. Okay, once you land, you're going to repeat for a second time, a third time, and then staying in the tunnel, you're back pedaling back to the wall. Okay, if you don't have a wall, again, 5 to 10 feet, just enough space for you to backpedal for a couple seconds. Okay, we're going to repeat that for 20 seconds, take a rest, go on to exercise number 2. So for this one, this is where you're going to want your riser. You don't need a riser. You could just pick a line on the floor and use it. I'm going to use a riser. So for this one, we're going to hop side to side. So we're lateral change of direction. You're going from left foot, you're pushing off that outside foot to the other side of the box. Then pressing off that foot that's on the ground, pressing back to the other side. You want to be quick, you want to stay in that tunnel. And another important thing is you want a straight line from your outside foot to your opposite shoulder. So you'll notice if I push off, and if I push off too far and I don't keep that line, I'm trailing over that back foot and I lose all my force, my momentum, that explosiveness off that outside foot. Okay, if I keep that straight line and stay in that tunnel, I'm able to push, again, directly off that outside foot to the other side. Okay, so upper body should stay fairly still. You're not swaying to the one side. Keep it neutral so that you can maintain that straight line from opposite foot to opposite shoulder. Okay, that's exercise 2. Exercise 3, I have one cone and my flip-flop set up. You're going to start on one side. Again, same thing, you want to keep that line opposite shoulder, opposite foot. We're going to side shuffle to the other side of what your cone is, keeping that line as you press off. So twice there and back, once there and back, and then you're going to go into a sprint, plant that foot, turn, sprint, back into a side shuffle. Okay? And your last one is your ball slam. Again, if you don't have a ball, you can just go through the motion. You can use a bouncier ball, just make sure you're watching your head as it comes back up. Or you can also use a sandbag or an old bag that you can just throw to the ground, it's not going to come back up. So you're squatting down to pick up the ball, grabbing it, coming up with the ball over your head. As you come up, it shouldn't be going too far out. It's coming right up the side of your body to the top, and then with some power, down to the ground. Almost like a hip hinge. So you're throwing that bum back, bracing your core with force, throwing the ball down on the ground. Clicking back up, repeat. Okay? So grab a drink of water, we'll get started in a minute. Get my timer set up again. Put it in front so that you guys can see. Remember, we're starting with those bounds, forward bounds into the backwards back pedal to the wall, okay? Again, give yourself 5-10 feet, 5-10 meters if you have the room. Just some space to operate, okay? All right, we're going to go in 10 seconds. position, and go. Bound, 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 back pedal. Bound, bound, forward, back pedal. And rest. Going to that lateral hop over your box now or your riser. Again, try and control your breathing in between sets to bring that heart rate back down. I'm going to start with my left foot on, right foot off, staying in the tunnel, keeping that straight line, opposite shoulder, opposite foot, 3 seconds. Leg burner if you're staying low. Again, for that one, just making sure you're not popping up every time. Low, quick, explode off that outside foot. Keep that straight line, foot to opposite shoulder, so that you don't lose momentum. Side shuffle to side shuffle, cone to cone. And then sprint cone to cone. Three seconds. Reset. Reset. And rest. Going to that ball slam for the last one. And very close so you guys can see. Seconds. 5. Get ready, straddle the ball, wider squat, and go. Down, up overhead, explode. With force. Nice job, guys. 2 sets to go. Five seconds of going into bounds. Back pedal. Nice job. Truly feel speed and agility has not worked enough. This is something that we should be doing at least once every 2 weeks, maybe once a week. But it's also something we need to make sure we get enough recovery because it is hard on the joints, a lot of quick movement. Get ready for number 2 on your box.
a tough one. Start slow. Make sure you have that straight line. You're not coming over that foot. Explode off. Even if you take a break and then explode, that's okay too. And once you get better, speed it up. That one is a tiring one. Woo. 30 seconds, we're going to exercise 3. I'm going to start on the opposite side this time. Shuffle, shuffle, sprint, sprint. 10 seconds. Athletic stance. 3. Go. Explode off, keep that straight line. Sprint, sprint, back to the start. Sprint, sprint, back to the start. And relax. We are killing it, guys. Keep it up. "15 seconds, we're going to the last exercise. Then we have one more set. 10 seconds. Nice big inhale. Let it out. 3. Straddle the ball. Inhale on the way down. As you come up, explode. Exhale as you explode down. One more set to go. You guys are doing awesome. Keep it up. I want you to try and give all you got in this last set. Okay, I'm going to try not to do too much talking. I'm going to try and stay focused. Again, focus on the fine details. If you find you're coming out of the tunnel, if you find you're not keeping that straight line, your form's getting bad, you're starting to fall, slow it down. Maybe take a couple seconds in between each rep and make sure you're exploding. 3, 2, 1, and go. Inhale, exhale. Give you guys an extra, and myself an extra 10 seconds for this one. I find this one the most challenging. I want to be almost fully recovered going into this last set so I can give my max output, okay? "20 seconds, full out here. Okay, we're going to 10, get set up by your box. 5 seconds, guys. Awesome work, guys. 2 to go. That's a tough one. This last one, I'm going to start in the middle, right, left, sprint, right, left. And then we go the opposite way on the second time through. Five seconds. Back to the start and the other side now. Oh wait, sprint, sorry. Back to the start, other side. Woo. I don't know about you guys, but after this last one here, that'll be good for me. I think speed and agility is something a lot of us don't focus on as much as we should. So when we do it, it's tough, it's challenging, right? Gets your heart rate up pretty quickly. Last one here, 3 seconds. Awesome work, guys. Let's get into a cool down. All right, guys. I know you guys killed that at home. I feel pretty good about it. I know it's a challenging workout. Speed agility, it's not easy, but it is very rewarding once you finish. Okay. I feel really good right now. We're going to do a little bit of a cool down. Okay. We're just going to start off with some breathing. We're going to focus on the lower body. We're going to work on our ankles a bit, our calves and our quads, and that'll be about time. Okay, guys. Just make sure you're spending some extra time afterwards to work on any areas that you feel need a little bit more working on, okay? So how we're going to do this for the breathing, we're just going to relax. I'm going to have you get at a 90-degree angle, your knees, feet up, resting against the wall. You're just laying back, palms out to the ceiling. Just bringing down your heart rate. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Try not to do chest breathing, so you're filling up that belly with air first as you inhale, then the rib cage and the chest, and then letting it all out. Just relaxing. Nice deep inhales. And big exhales, letting it all out. So your mind relax. Think about what you felt like when you started the workout, how you feel now. Did you get quicker as the workout went on? How was the footwork? Did you have to start off pretty slow and you were able to increase speed? Or are you thinking, I don't even know what he was doing with his feet, so I just did my own thing? We're going to flip over and just destroy this mat. Nice and sweaty now. We're going to work on the ankles a bit. You're going to bring your right or your left forward. You're going to place the same side hand on the top of the foot. You're going to take the opposite hand, place it on your heel, pressing down towards the ground. Okay, so you're trying to make sure your whole foot stays on the ground. You're going to rock forward, bringing that knee as far forward as you can. Okay, some might be able to go a little bit further than others. I have a bad ankle, so I can't go too far. Again, don't cheat, don't bring that heel off the ground, keep it on the ground. You might want to hold your actual foot instead of your shoe because then your heel is going to slip through your shoe, okay? And from here, you're just going to rock back as far as you can and Again, pressing on the front of the foot so you're keeping the toes down. Just trying to get a little bit more mobility in that ankle. And then just rock back and forth slowly. Trying to go a little bit further every time. And switch, we're going to do the same thing. So right hand, same side on the top, left hand on the back of the heel. I'm going to press forward for a bit. And we're going to come back for a bit. Keeping that whole foot on the ground. And then we're going to rock a bit. Another good thing to do before and after when doing speed and agility, take a lacrosse ball, mobility ball, a golf ball, roll out your feet. Okay, put it on the bottom of your foot, put some tension on it at the top, at the bottom of your foot, and just roll it out. Alright, we're going to go into a calf stretch here. Just going to press this mat off to the side. We're going to go left foot first, so that left heel is flat on the ground, hands on the mat or the wall. Okay, you're just feeling that stretch in your calves. Opposite foot is forward. We're just going to hold it for a minute today. We normally hold these stretches for about 2 minutes, okay? So if you have the extra time, do so. We're going to switch here. And keep that back foot flat on the ground. Don't raise it because then it defeats the purpose of the stretch. Alright, we're going to go into one final one with our quads. I can do this on the ground, just so that I don't have to focus on my balance while I'm chatting to you guys. Grab your ankle. Okay, press the hips forward. Feel the stretch in the front of the thigh and the quad area. The good thing about speed and agility is you really don't need much room. For instance, when you're doing that lateral on the box, you don't even need the box there. You can just do over a line, side to side. You can work on these quick explosive movements without needing too much space. So I know a lot of people, when they picture speed and agility, they picture a hill and a big field with all these cones set up, but you really don't need all that space. Just got to be a little bit creative. And even though the distance isn't as far, you can still get the best out of it, the best bang for your buck. Now we're going to switch sides here. Before we finish up here, just a couple takeaways. Speed and agility is very important. Okay, it's not just used for sports; it can be used in our day-to-day lives. Again, when you're changing directions, you're planning off that opposite foot and exploding into an opposite direction. So that quick change of speed, that quick change of direction, you want to maintain that straight line from your opposite foot to your opposite shoulder. Okay? As soon as you start to trail that upper body over that supporting foot, you lose momentum. Okay? It's not gonna hurt you, but if you want the best out of it, you want to make the most of it. Try and keep that straight line so that you can explode right out of that foot. Okay, and then like I said before, stay in the tunnel. Stay low when you're doing these drills. If you need a little bit extra break, rest time, take it. And then for the footwork drills, the agility ladder, practice makes perfect. Okay, guys? Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the workout. You guys are staying safe during this whole isolation. Hopefully we can get back to seeing you guys in person soon. So take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching.